Welcome back. In this video, we're going to explore the cybersecurity career paths and the numerous opportunities available in this growing field. If you've ever wondered where a career in cybersecurity could take you, you're about to find out. Cybersecurity is not a one-size-fits-all career. It's a broad industry with many specialized roles, each offering unique challenges and rewards. Whether you're interested in technical work, management, or even policy, there's a place for you in cybersecurity. Let's start by looking at the main types of cybersecurity roles. You can think of cybersecurity careers as falling into three main categories: offensive, defensive, and strategic. Offensive cybersecurity roles: ethical hacking and penetration testing. The first category is offensive security, also known as ethical hacking. People in these roles think like hackers, but work for the good guys. Their job is to find vulnerabilities in systems and exploit them before actual attackers can do so. This helps organizations identify weaknesses and fix them before they're exploited in a real attack. The most well-known offensive role is the penetration tester. As a penetration tester or pen tester, your main responsibility is to simulate cyber attacks against an organization's systems, networks, and applications. You'll use the same tools and techniques as real hackers, but with one key difference: your attacks are legal and authorized. The goal is to find vulnerabilities, report them to the organization, and offer recommendations for how to fix them. Pen testers typically follow a process known as the penetration testing lifecycle: reconnaissance, gathering information about the target system; scanning, identifying potential vulnerabilities using tools like Nmap or Metasploit; exploitation, trying to break into the system using the discovered vulnerabilities; post-exploitation, determining the potential damage if an attacker were to exploit the vulnerability; reporting, documenting the vulnerabilities found and providing a detailed report with recommended fixes. Penetration testing is a highly technical role that requires a deep understanding of networks, operating systems, and security protocols. You'll need to be proficient with tools like Kali Linux, Wireshark, and Burp Suite. Another offensive role is red teaming. Red teamers go beyond penetration testing. They simulate real-world attacks on an organization's infrastructure and even test the company's incident response teams. Red team engagements are typically longer and more sophisticated than regular penetration tests, making them a more advanced offensive security role. If you enjoy thinking like a hacker, love solving puzzles, and want to constantly challenge yourself, offensive security roles could be a great fit for you. Defensive cybersecurity roles: the protectors. Now let's look at defensive security, which focuses on protecting organizations from attacks. Defensive roles are all about monitoring systems, identifying threats, and responding to incidents. If you're interested in catching hackers in the act and keeping systems safe, a defensive role might be for you. One of the most common defensive roles is the Security Operations Center, SOC Analyst. SOC analysts work in security operations centers where they monitor an organization's network for signs of suspicious activity. They're on the front lines of cybersecurity defense, reviewing security alerts, investigating anomalies, and responding to incidents in real time. SOC analysts use tools like SIEMs, Security Information and Event Management Systems, to detect and respond to security events. As a SOC analyst, you'll need to monitor alerts. You'll receive notifications from various security tools when something unusual happens on the network. Analyze traffic. You'll look at network logs to identify whether an alert is a false positive or a real threat. Respond to incidents. If you identify an active attack, you'll need to respond by isolating the threat and minimizing the damage. Create incident reports. After resolving an incident, you'll document what happened and how the organization can prevent it from happening again. Another key defensive role is the incident responder. Incident responders are the emergency responders of the cybersecurity world. When a breach happens, incident responders jump into action to contain the threat, mitigate damage, and begin the recovery process. They work with SOC analysts and security engineers to quickly assess the situation and make decisions about how to stop the attack. In addition to responding to active incidents, incident responders also conduct post-incident analysis to figure out what went wrong and how the organization can improve its defenses in the future. This role requires strong problem-solving skills and the ability to stay calm under pressure. There's also the role of the forensic analyst. Forensic analysts investigate cyber incidents after the fact, often collecting evidence to determine how an attack happened and who was responsible. They're like detectives of the digital world, gathering logs, analyzing malware, and piecing together the timeline of an attack. If you're detail-oriented, enjoy working in high-pressure environments, and want to be part of the team that responds to cyber emergencies, defensive roles could be a perfect fit. Strategic cybersecurity roles, the planners. The third category is strategic cybersecurity roles which focus on high-level planning, risk management, and compliance. A key strategic role is the security architect. Security architects are responsible for designing the overall security infrastructure of an organization. They develop security strategies that align with business goals and ensure that the organization's network, systems, and applications are protected from threats. This role requires a broad understanding of security principles, as well as the ability to see the big picture and anticipate potential risks. As a security architect, you'll design security solutions. You'll create secure network architectures, define access controls, and establish security protocols. Implement security measures. You'll oversee the deployment of firewalls, intrusion detection systems, encryption protocols, and other security technologies. Assess and manage risk. You'll evaluate the organization's risk exposure and develop strategies to minimize potential threats. Ensure compliance. You'll make sure that the organization meets industry standards and regulatory requirements such as ISO 27001, NIST, or GDPR. Another strategic role is the Chief Information Security Officer, or CISO. The CISO is the executive responsible for overseeing the organization's entire cybersecurity strategy. CISOs report directly to the CEO and work with other executives to align cybersecurity goals with business objectives. The CISO's responsibilities include developing security policies. CISOs create company-wide security policies that guide everything from employee training to incident response. Managing risk. They work with security teams to assess and mitigate risks across the organization. Coordinating incident response. When a major security breach occurs, the CISO takes charge of the incident response and ensures that the organization's assets are protected. Presenting to the board, CISOs often brief the board of directors or other executives on cybersecurity risks, strategies, and budgets. Becoming a CISO typically requires years of experience in cybersecurity and leadership roles. If you're interested in the big picture strategy and enjoy leading teams, this could be your ultimate career goal. Specialized roles in cybersecurity. Beyond these broad categories, there are many specialized roles within cybersecurity that you can explore. Cloud security engineer. With the rise of cloud computing, Securing cloud environments like AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud has become a top priority for organizations. Cloud security engineers focus on designing and implementing security measures for cloud-based infrastructure. Application security engineer. Application security engineers work to secure the software development lifecycle. They collaborate with developers to identify vulnerabilities in code and ensure that applications are secure before they're deployed. This role often involves DevSecOps, where security is integrated into the software development pipeline. Data privacy officer. Data privacy officers ensure that an organization complies with data protection laws like GDPR or CCPA. They develop privacy policies, conduct audits, and advise on data handling practices to protect sensitive information. Threat intelligence analyst. Threat intelligence analysts collect and analyze data about emerging cyber threats. They stay ahead of hackers by tracking new attack methods, vulnerabilities, and malware. This role involves constant research and collaboration with other security teams to inform proactive defenses. Career growth and progression. The great thing about cybersecurity is that it offers a clear path for career growth. You can start in an entry-level role like SOC analyst and work your way up to positions like security architect or CISO. One way to accelerate your career progression is by earning certifications. As you gain experience, consider pursuing certifications like Certified Information Systems Security Professional, or CISSP, Certified Ethical Hacker, or CEH, or Certified Information Security Manager, or CISM, to boost your qualifications. It's also essential to keep learning. Cybersecurity is a rapidly evolving field, and staying up to date with new technologies and threats is critical to advancing your career. Final thoughts. Cybersecurity offers a wide range of career opportunities, from hands-on technical roles like penetration testing and incident response to high-level strategic roles like security architect and CISO. No matter what your strengths or interests are, there's likely a cybersecurity role that's a perfect fit for you. Hey, if you're enjoying this content, it would really help both the algorithm and this channel if you could take a moment to like and subscribe.